It's cold today.
And now, do you go outside in those temperatures, or do you just stay inside?
Oh, yeah, in my pool every day.
Yeah.
Loading up the sunscreen every single day with sunscreen, water.
How warm does the pool get?
Naturally, it gets up to about 82. Pop on the heater for 1 hour, less than an hour, and it goes up to 88. It's beautiful.
Like a hot bath. I was gonna say, naturally, my pool gets to 82 too. Just like twice a summer.
Freedom.
Alright, give me a quick match in.
Speaking of freedom, man, the day's pre-freedom.
Practice some new plays.
Prohibition stories part 2. I didn't talk about that today, man. Freedom is not an option. Kicking back in the pool is not an option. Living it up.
See if we get 2 quick dubs or some shit.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, we got a shit talker. Sound like he from South somewhere. Talking crazy.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's see what his skills like.
I ain't got no skills.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he should.
Right.
Because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson forced out to his left. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wilson.
Got it.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And this a quick slant to Lockett.
You ain't gonna talk me to death.
A 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
You heard me.
And he's already already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
One more time, fellas.
Need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play.
Inside zone.
Force that incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
He ain't inside zone it.
Into a double team, it's intercepted.
Good D.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
All right, fellas.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Probably, yeah. I think I was getting 60s up in.
All right, fellas, let's see what we can get going out this motherfucker, man. Okay, good run. I'll take that.
Before they get to him.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Bloody lead up. I listened to the story, just crazy about how, you know, the bricks of just sticks, really, that people pull apart. It's like, no, we've, like, don't get me wrong, I've seen, like, shake, you know what I mean? Like, not.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to
I'm getting my personnel together, but I should do that to your ass. Shut up there. Shut the fuck up there. I know that's right. We already know that's what you do. Yup. You should go ahead and hit that button now, man. Quit wasting both our time. Ain't no need wasting our time. Go and get your baby, man. Go and take care of that baby. That ain't even your baby. Ain't none of them yours. Well, I don't know who this lane is here, but let's make this motherfucker uncomfortable there.
The give is to Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down.
They ain't really got no defense. We can let our nuts hang on these motherfuckers.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gather the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover.
We got to punt all of these motherfuckers.
Grabbing the momentum with the defensive play.
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back. They're looking for one, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he will take this one.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns
Congratulations.
into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
Did you? Congratulations.
Knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore.
Congratulations, little nigga.
Also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. hadn't been taught.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
We got technical difficulties on the field. Can we overcome the technical difficulties? Oh, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Was you? Uh-oh, panic button. He hit the panic button. Let's see if we can capitalize off that panic button. He anxious. He anxious. Come on through there, yeah. Come on through there. Come on through there, Cletus.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now what? If they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now third and two, that defense ready to
Let's see. One dimensions. I'll take that. Way to get up out of there.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out.
Just take what they give us.
Take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first down.
Just take what they give us. They give it out nicks every time, fellas. You don't get the nick, you can at least get 3, baby.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he's got this down to the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's on me, fellas.
First down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight ahead pursuit and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott.
Good too.
But it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs.
It's all good. Get the rock back.
Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He hits his target, Lockett. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Wilson being chased out left. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball in the coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Killed it.
What a catch.
Killed it.
Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That was a bad call, coach.
And that'll make the score 14-7.
What we gonna do now, coach?
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Shit got real ugly, coach.
And taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll fire this deep for Gallup.
Let me get that pass interference, man. This field goal.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
I hear that.
Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. This will be from 56 yards out.
He blew it. He fucking blew it. Damn.
And his kick is good.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Looking all mad.
It's good from 56 yards out. First half in the books. The NFL.
These teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Cobb.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Truck, which, first ever truck, owner. You're like, oh, my truck.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. They're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Prescott from the gun.
Oh, wow, bro. The fuck was that, Dak? The hell, nigga?
Start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but
it's too bad, fellas. It's too bad, fellas.
Back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
Freaky Ray is trying to get disrespectful after he just came out the closet on us. I'm just having wreck, Freaky Ray. Go on ahead, bro. Ain't no pride in this game, Freaky Ray. I'm just playing a video game, young brother. I understand. I understand it means a lot to you. This your time to shine, Freaky Ray. Talk your shit, baby. I ain't worried about winning, Ray. I'm just picking plays, trying to check some shit out. Freaky Ray, you want a lip box? That's what you want to do, brother? Just shut the fuck up, man. I'm just playing the video game. It ain't that serious to me. I don't care about winning, man. I'm just playing the game, fool. It's cool. It's cool. I got weed, though.
But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play
so, I don't care, bro.
But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation.
That's what I'm trying to get you to do, man. That part, my dude. Shut the fuck up. You hear me? I don't care, dude. It ain't that serious to me, man. That's what I'm trying to get you to do. That part. Shut up, dude. You steady talking shit trying to tell me to shut up, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if
I can talk when I want to talk, man. What is you talking about? What's wrong with you, Freaky Ray? What is your malfunction, Freaky Ray? What's wrong with you, man? Stuck in the house with them kids that ain't yours. Freaky Ray. Freaky stepdaddy Ray over there. Freaky stepdad. Quit touching them kids, man.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped.
That's all day on Freaky Ray.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the
You
game.
ready, Freaky Ray?
1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
And that takes Stewart to have a good drive. Quite like a big
And suddenly, the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
An old man.
Lamb out on the table. And the farthest the bag, sandwich bag, there's all the hairs will come off, right? Like, this is incredible. You smoke an entire bowl of pistols. So you smoke up this entire bowl of pistols, take it back, before you just roll it off of it, right? So I didn't feel anything different. I remember looking back, it's like,
They'll need a big play here.
You gotta get this whole ass nigga out my ear.
With the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They showing this motherfucker the play art and everything.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong motherfucker. He was wide open.
Well timed there, and now 4th down.
He was wide the fuck open.
Make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Now Wilson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson. That's going to be caught by Nick Ballore. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now. When you're throwing it to the fullback, just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Wilson's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
All right, yeah, that wasn't going good at all, at all.
Like, I don't get the rest of it. I don't understand. My first
Can't do the lip boxing.
Was another one of those older cats that I'm like, why is he kicking the younger cats? But I did also say I was 15 when I was 13, and he was like 18. So I guess 3 years isn't a huge, you know what I'm saying? Especially not now. Like, fuck, you guys are 3 years older than me. So it'd be like if we were, you know, I was 15 and you guys were 18 type of shit. But it's like, he was a skid, looking back, total skid. And one night, we're supposed to, I may have told the story on the stash, it probably was on Twitch, but we're supposed to go to this dance, it was a school dance, and like, when you boy get down, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, I was getting down, it was crazy. I just quit football team, was all in, I'm not giving a fuck in my life. So, I hit up my boy, I'm like, listen, we all got $10 to go, what can we pull together to make that? I couldn't use a place to fire.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. On the return is Brandon Powell. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Stafford. And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
All the table. Friday night, busy as hell. My mom's the waitress. Struggling single mom, right? You have it. She, of course, freaks out. She gets fired.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. This won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Middle of the summer. Like, this is a sense, like, this is something you need to take in. It doesn't mean to be like an over, like, loud stereo system, but there's no.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford.
Wide open.
He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7. Stafford going to give this to Akers. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards of carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
Throwing is Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So we do that all the time, sitting in traffic, doing that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give running right is Akers. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And complete on the deep ball.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
I think a lot of people do that once, but anyways, I digress. Just to say I could do it, allegedly. So, yeah, stupid. Talk about stupid. And driving, man. Like
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Stafford. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 14.
You're going left on the game, you're going left on the game, just right on the road. It's tough and incredibly stupid, and I don't think that's
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw. Oh, he pulls over.
Okay.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, 14 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
How do you know? I know. I ain't weak. That was a 15.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Extension cord on the outside of the house, so we could use this place. They never know, you just sneak in. And we would just power the place. And we were out there for hours trying to sneak this stuff out. To the point where eventually we went back to the place.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Elliott running right. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
All right, we're going to have to just use that clock on motherfuckers too for shit. Getting too many motherfucking L's.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get
That's who you need to be blocking right there.
The defensive player of the year a season ago, Aaron Donald, the one to stop him in his tracks.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now a give right side. Elliott calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Third and long for Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 42 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here's Powell on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Just a regular fucking residential spot. And then I said, listen, yeah, we're
set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford going up top for Cup.
Oh, wow. Good shit. Damn, that motherfucker was wide open, wasn't he?
Cooper Cup.
That's on us. We were slipping like a motherfucker. Good shit.
From tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Well, he's been doing this for more than a decade now, showing that he's still got that arm strength from back when he was the #1 overall pick.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's when influence becomes a factor. And it's like, in what time did you guys notice a pivot?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. First down, Prescott.
Oh.
It's intercepted.
Damn.
Get there and pick it.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout.
Better do a field goal now. He ain't gonna get shit off.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Stafford looks to throw again.
There we go.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And he will be brought down on what will be the final Eagles first.
We all even.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back.
Fuck, I need to use these other plays, man. I'm on some shot.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, like this play is supposed to be cool. Let's check this out.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No
need to panic,
no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now a second down
Get the doobie out for a second.
He's just great on camera, and he's just like the Buffalo Three amigos, just running around at events, just being idiots and making shit happen. So, yeah, that's probably as you can see.
They go to Elliott again.
Cut in too early.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys that call the
inside zone. These motherfuckers will work.
Because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Perhaps not.
Get this one down near the 45-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Prescott now. And that's Elliott, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On first down, it's Elliott. And
good fucking hit.
For about 4, 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Steps away to his left. Touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Zerline now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return is Powell. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Good bump, good bump. Took away his go-to route.
Time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. To try again after the sack. Stafford. It's caught by OBJ. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Flushed out right. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what
We
they
ain't
need.
getting no pressure out there. Oh, shit.
They just need to keep working their way downfield.
Just got up out of there. All right, let's see.
That's where it's tough for a lot of people in this industry. How do you make money here? What do you do when it's like affiliate programs?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Good motherfucking catch. Bam.
Odell Beckham, 42 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They start on the ground with Elliott. Lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 6.
Good D.
Incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Yeah, fuck it.
4th quarter, and they're going for the this thing on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
You know what I mean? So we built our sheet by just creating value.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And this play will be blown up.
There's too much going on over there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's just market share. It's just visibility and fluency, you know? So we just over-deliver, and it wasn't until recently that we're like, okay, let's try to, like, monetize we have so much value that we're just cranking out, like, content for everybody else, but you know, we just went to Vegas, me and Aaron, we don't get that much time together, we're just training so hard, so we drove together.
Can we get it off?
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. Looking deep.
Ooh, I fucked up. Ooh, I fucked up.
Intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Yeah, I don't know why I felt like I just had to throw that shit the other way.
Created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
It's pretty crazy.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. Stafford. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Part of a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And honestly, your numbers will grow, and you as people are going to benefit so much more. Because again, you surrounded yourself with greatness, with great people.
They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
I can hear it, man. You guys have a great thing. It's good to see the opportunities they have. Or I can say, great. I was funded on my book, but then we were talking about how they were flipping notes on the podcast. We was talking to somebody who's like, took it in and because something, it was just amazing. And just how humble we were about the numbers that we had. And then again,
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay.
Ooh, he missed it. Wow.
That's a bad miss. No good. And here in overtime,
Okay,
the
yeah.
team that receives the ball, scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball
Well, we ain't got to worry about that run game.
Here's Powell on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford. Right side complete. That's Woods. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Okay.
Jabril Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker's spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
Now Stafford.
Motherfucking shit.
It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
On 1st down, Stafford here.
You got to catch that, baby.
It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he's got room. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Woods. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Does it feel like work at all in this system? You're kind of like still doing it.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford.
Woo!
It's intercepted.
This game, baby.
There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he takes
Good game, good game, good game.
the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
And I was thinking about quitting too. As soon as that motherfucker was in field goal range. Well, that's the lesson. Thug it out.
And they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
I think I got one more in me. All right. One more.
They literally will like buy the Pokemon for 1,000 followers, but buy the 3,200 like comments.
Still didn't use that goddamn play.
Comments, but for each account is like 3 photos, like Bangladesh, like account, an account. But then there's so much mental illness that they think I'm popular. I'm gonna start a clothing brand, and it's like you're starting a clothing brand because you bought these fucking followers and then you bought these comments, and then you think that you're that crappy because did you forget you bought those, and then you start a clothing brand and you can't even sell more than 6 months. And now you need to buy.
Oh no. This could be a problem.
What? Good, everybody. It's your boy.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return
Definitely
to the
need some
14-yard
defensive
line.
touch.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Oh, man.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in.
You judged that wrong.
And all the way down to the 39. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Probably Madden 16 or 17 is one of my most popular videos. There's a lot of really good plays here. I'll definitely have a lot of extra ones on my Patreon, on my Join Now community tab.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
The coverage is too slow. I typically like to spread my defensive line. And I like to bring this guy down to the defense gap. This is going to be my unit. I also want to make sure that I get past because that will just make sure that
they'll swing this complete out to Hill. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
This is caught by Hill for a touchdown.
What the fuck, baby?
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
This is pretty simple. We know this is a man coverage. So guessing pass, it's all we have to do is bring it down against pass. And boom, shut down the run once again, give the same pressure. They're basically the exact same play. Now the next play I'm going to show you is the 3-7 work. You can do essentially the same stuff with this that you can do with the night blitz. So what about that? There's some additional benefits to the 3-7 work blitz that make it slightly better for cover purposes. Put up with that. Then I'll do this. Basically,
a handoff left, Elliott. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
It's also not a bad idea to just double Mabel on both sides, which is a trick in a lot of.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Elliott. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here. Right. All
right, let me listen to some of these defensive plays.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not. And now it's 4th down.
You're not going to get much more than that. That's my point. There's not a lot of things that are going to beat this particular defense unless you have a straight-up speed disadvantage.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Mahomes going to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Looking to throw is Mahomes. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports.
A lot of times I like to think this guy here, this is a blitzer, but it's now using as a coach. I can also put it in a hard pack. I can also put it into a flip curl. I just like to use it as defensive end or somebody else because I don't typically care if I have 2 rushers. I'll take 2 rushers. So now I have this one.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And again, it's Mahomes. A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, watching that defense didn't help now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now Pollard. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Prescott now.
What happened over there?
But it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, and then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They find some open field here. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 44 yards. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
guess pass here, but it's going to be an inside run. That's typically going to be, where it's going to go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 39, Mahomes finding some room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Mahomes now on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Throwing is Mahomes on third, eluding the pressure right. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that one will bounce out of the... zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right. See if we can get Pollard active.
By the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's
wow.
Just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So turnovers Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying.
Fuck that up.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let him a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking down the field, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Mahomes will throw for it.
Fellas.
The 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
This is something that was a lot of it. You get instant pressure with a lot of sacks. He's going to pick that on the defensive side, we're just on the offensive side. So rather, we're just going to go with something shotgun. I love the one going to play like that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on first.
Good pass interference.
Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
God damn.
Right side complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 35 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
Why not?
Typically, Jalen Ramsey is my best cornerback running that, but for whatever reason, he's not.
Andy Reid never wanted to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got
what?
So the try for 2 successful, and that dumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Motherfuckers ain't even put their hands up on that shit.
Back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Man, don't let me get my funky off.
Set for this next drive by the
You will be
Cowboys
exiting.
offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack it here. And
this motherfucking drop.
It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
Just keep calling that.
For Dallas. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And again, it's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he
come up, gotta come up.
34 out of bounds there.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Finding Hardman here over the middle.
Come on now, fellas. That's terrible.
Quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
How?
He's going to lose big time.
How the fuck is that free?
Because a flag is down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
There we go.
This is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by DeMonte Casey.
Brandon, it's not a bad time to take a shot downfield. You've got a 1st and 5, but you've got to hope that the worst thing that comes out of it is an incompletion. Instead, this is good coverage, and it winds up being intercepted.
On the offensive side, we'll actually kick it up and out. Just go straight, random high play. So I don't know where the ball is going to go. All I'm going to do, I want to bring these guys down to put them in a position to make plays against the run. I'm going to hit wide triangle, then hit base line, which is left, to the right, and the right triangle,
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this one is incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred him free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game.
Oh, y'all just can't handle this motherfucker, man.
They will finally be taken
Damn.
down. How about that play? It's a big one. On the final act of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Mahomes.
Oh, give him that touchdown. Why don't you turn around, dude? What you doing, boy?
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Williams will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now Pollard. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. Now Elliott. He's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
The fuck is y'all doing? Hike the goddamn ball.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive.
Oh, get up, get up. Oh, what y'all doing?
Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, but it's going to be second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll go back to Kelsey. This time it's caught. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Fellas.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Mahomes now on 1st down. That escapes the sack.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though he threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now Mahomes. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an
one
easy
more
one to hold on
time.
to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give to Elliott running left. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
To throw, Prescott.
Looking left, he's got a man.
We got lucky on that.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
We got lucky.
They have had no answer for this connection all night long.
They just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lap. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So
Got kind of lucky on that one, too.
And they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now Dak. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles? And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Mahomes. His throw incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Being chased out left. Pass complete to Edwards. And he's brought down. They took a big shot.
Good shit.
Pays off. A solid gain downfield. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
Right.
But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Go zone. Go zone.
Right now, get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Mahomes. Catches made by Hartman.
Good shit.
Crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call, because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
Better kick that shit.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker.
Good game.
And a timeout
Hell of a
comes
game.
in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker.
Tough loss for us.
He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
Is that going to stop
Wow.
it? Guys, answer the question for me. Is that going to stop it? Bada bing, bada boom. Yes, it will. But everything is bad. Everything is bad. And so, when they block the running back, because